Victorians are familiar with fire, but it hasn't been any less horrific this time around.
It doesn't prepare you for that shock, that impact when you first drive back and see your community and see the destruction. Loss of houses, trees down on the roads, blackened earth, all of those things, that has an impact.
The fast-moving Longwood blaze scorched a number of local communities, claiming one life, hundreds of homes and more than 136,000 hectares. Stock losses have also taken a toll.
And when you see a 70 or 80-year-old farmer crying because it's the one bale that's going to feed his cattle, it's hard. It's hard on us.
Residents who mobilised in the aftermath, volunteering their time at relief centres to provide essentials, say the recovery has been hampered by a lack of support in key areas such as mental health, clearing fallen trees and reinstalling fencing.
I think the other barrier has been around red tape, process, and just working out where everything is going to fit.
The public hearing at Alexandra drew a large crowd, residents of the town and surrounds taking the opportunity to speak directly to MPs at an open mic session.
We actually want some tangible outcomes. We actually want change.
In the state's west, stories of survival and loss were also shared with the committee.
The lasting memory of the fire would be our good friend and next door neighbour, their house burning in front of him while he's actually out trying to put this fire out with us.
The Natimuk grass fire swept across kilometres of land within minutes, destroying homes in the township and impacting properties in nearby Quantong.
The recovery's been, quite slow. I think everyone wants everything to happen straight away.
As houses burned down around them, Natimuk's aged care home and hospital and the local gym club were saved. However, the damage to some buildings from the firefight still lingers.
So we haven't been able to provide classes for all our gymnasts. Where possible, we're travelling for some training. So we're only providing for about 80-85 students a week compared to the 300 that we had prior to the fires.
In the Otway Ranges, the committee toured the Carlisle River Fireground. Among the 16 structures destroyed were homes, including around the popular tourist spot of Jellybrand, where the CFA captain recalled the emergency. Meantime, resourcing was raised at the public hearing in nearby Colac.
We deal with an ageing fleet. At times it worries me to send volunteers into fires and fire areas on the back of trucks. It'd be great to have more self-contained units that firefighters are protected going in to fight fires because they're volunteers. They deserve the best.
Accompanying the CFA were senior leaders of Forest Fire Management Victoria and the State Emergency Service. Climate advocates, conservationists and members of the community also had their say.
I hope that at the end of the inquiry we can be better prepared. We're really fortunate to have the volunteers that we do in Victoria to help us with firefighting.
The Legislative Council Environment and Planning Committee is now considering all of the evidence it's received, including at further public hearings and open mic sessions held for Harcourt and Walwa.
I think it's great that they've come out to the region and provided an inquiry like this.
A final report with findings and recommendations is due to be tabled in Parliament on Tuesday the 28th of July.